We are Legion.
We are all.
We are one.
We are
Watching. Party but not nutty.
Hey folks, how you doing? It's Greg. I'm back again. Tedsallis in all the apps, or some of them at least. And I'm joined this week with my lovely and talented wife, Padme1138.
Okay.
How are you?
Fine.
You thought I was going to say bride, didn't you?
Yes.
I ducked out I ducked out just in time, so I didn't do that. So
I heard it in my head. So
well, there you go. Mission accomplished. My work here is done. So it's just us chickens this week. We tried to get a host, but I put a link in our Discord to zoom in. So anybody that's active in our Discord right now could potentially join the podcast. So we'll see what happens. Maybe nobody will. I don't know. They're probably like, oh shit, what is this? Because it's new and they fear it. So
what is that Meeseeks bot crap in there?
I got rid of it. I silenced it. Yeah. A couple people are like, hey, how come you don't have that? It like tells you when you rank up and you can use it to do different things. It was a bot basically. And so I looked at it and I was like, oh, okay. So I put it in, and immediately every time somebody posts, you have leveled up to level 1, you have leveled up to level 2. And people were like, shut the fuck up, robot. Immediately everybody hated that fucking robot. And then when I saw Duels Gold go, yeah, I'm not really a big fan of the robot. And I'm like, I'm not either. I didn't really care for it. So I got rid of it. I tell it to shut the fuck up, robot. Bye. It's still in there, but I don't have it actually doing anything. So it's just stealing our data and sending it to China.
Yeah,
Cool.
China already has all our data
Cool.
anyway.
Yeah,
so
I'm sure they do.
don't worry about it.
Sure they do.
Yeah.
So it's been I feel it's been a pretty dull week in the apps. I don't feel I was entertained.
No.
I was bored as shit this
No.
week, and there was nothing really going on of any entertainment. But we have a weekly podcast, so we're going to cover it anyways. Too bad, Cha-Cha, but maybe we can go a little faster this week. All right, so...
well, yeah, we're going to have to since your mother's coming over, so move it along.
At some point, my mother will join the podcast, and you'll get to meet the lady who gave birth to the legend, Greg. So let's start out with the blockchain. Blockchain, wow.
Nothing?
You know, the only thing that happened this week that was of consequence was the fact that they distributed their goldens for the Goes Exotic, you know, the Tiger King garbage pail kids. But they didn't do it like the first time. If you bought the first day, you were in the drawing. And that's how our friend Dan got one and stuff like that, and you know, sold it for a lot of money. Well, this time the only way to get entered into the thing was to buy or sell one of these cards on one of the exchanges, on certain ones of the exchanges, which means you were forced into crypto. You were basically forced into selling something for crypto, receiving crypto, or buying something with crypto, which I don't have any crypto. So yeah, I didn't really care for that. And I can understand them wanting to build a partnership with these exchanges that are going to be important. But at the same time, I didn't feel like I wanted to be forced into a crypto market right now. I'm not ready for that in my life. So I didn't do that. So they distributed those the other day, and I'm bitter and angry and didn't get one. So there you go. That was the news for blockchain this week, which I call the Golden Bullshit Awards. Congratulations to everybody out there that got one of those Golden Bullshit Awards. You're welcome.
Okay.
So that happened. And then boom, moving right along, man, we're already at a furious clip. The bunt, kick, or slam. Wow, bunt, kick, slam. Baseball's back, guys, and it couldn't be more exciting to see those heroes of the gridiron out there and spitting.
It's not a gridiron.
And having relations, playing baseball with each other in the field again. All those heroes like Jacob deGrom and Eric Jeter out there playing baseball with all their American sport is back, guys. Did you watch any baseball?
No.
No, me neither. I don't like baseball, so it's back. So
I only watch when it gets down to like the World Series because that's
just jump on the bandwagon.
Yeah.
I always love the Chicago Cubs.
I mean they play like 805 games or something during the year.
It's an abbreviated season. They only play 620 this year. Yeah.
So yeah, I only pay attention to when it gets to the World Series because it's just
I don't care.
A lot of standing around.
Standing around and spitting and scratching of one's nuts is important in the sport of baseball, apparently. And then I'm still saving coins in Kick.
I deleted Kick so long ago.
You don't even. It probably had like 1 million coins on it too.
I did.
Yeah. Cool. And you're not missing anything. And then Slam, who gives a fuck? It's one every goddamn week. It's another fucking pay-per-view, and I just don't even. I can't bring myself to care about any of this stuff. So I'm just talking about it. I'm so bored. I'm opening up our Discord. It's like I'm supposed to be doing a podcast, but talking about Slam, I'd actually just rather just look at our Discord and see what's happening in there. So that sucks. And then moving into Disney.
I got an award in Disney.
What'd you get at Disney? Oh my God, I got to mark
what? Write it down. What did I
Disney,
get?
Oh God, Crystal got an award. What is it?
Oh, it's some Phineas and Ferb thing.
That's 104 Days of Summer.
Okay.
Oh, you're lucky you claimed that. I think that award dropped probably days ago. They do expire, I think.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. They stay live for a certain amount of time now on all these builds, and then they go away. If you lose them, you just cry to Tops, I think, and they probably give you one. My dad was sick in the hospital, and it was my birthday, and I'm a girl. Can I have my award that I missed collecting? Yes.
Huh. Okay.
So I didn't do anything in Disney this week except collect more coins. More coins. Imhotep. So that's all I'm doing there. Marvel Collect, I actually did 2 things this week. Marvel Collect. I know, it's crazy. Oh, let me mark down the time on this one.
Write that down.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Marvel Collect. Oh, Jesus. Let's see. There was a new set. There's like a new weekly set called X Icons that I really liked the artwork on and thought those were kind of cool. And I threw some coins because I'm over 200K, which is about time for me to do a feudal chase for something rare. But I threw a few coins and I pulled a Wolverine gold first. There's 2 levels. There's gold and then there's like a motion one. Oh, no, I'm sorry. In the first pack, I got Wolverine and Dazzler, the motion one. And for the Dazzler, that effect really works really cool because it's got like this weird prismatic floating.
Dazzle.
Yeah, it looked like Dazzler's, power because she just has the power to dazzle. That's her whole thing. She will dazzle you.
Okay.
So she did. And I was like, I'm dazzled by this set. And so I went to eBay and I gave the farmer $3 to send me the whole first week. And that's how I'll collect that every week from now on. So I like that. And then they also had a set called Toy Vault Die Cuts, which were classic Toy Biz Marvel superheroes action figures from like back in the day. Like the ones that they had in this first set were like some of the first Marvel superhero figures from Toy Biz.
Oh, I see. Okay.
You see those? Which they're cute. And I didn't I have a history with Toy Biz action figures because I used to work in a freelance studio and we actually sculpted on Toy Biz action figures. So we made wrestlers and we made X-Men and Marvel superheroes, all kinds of shit. And I got to work on a lot of that stuff. So hopefully this line will continue at some point with, and go deeper and deeper because they have a huge catalog of stuff from Toy Biz that they've done. It would be interesting to see them move the superhero, the toys into Marvel kind of the same way they've done in Star Wars with the VCS and everything. I think that would be interesting. I would love to collect like classic Mego 8-inch figures, with the cloth outfits and stuff. Those are amazing, amazing toys. So it'll be interesting to see if they continue this. I would like it if they would. I'd like it a lot. I'd like to collect those. But it would be a thrill for me to see something that I worked on in the app as well. That would get me very excited about Marvel Collect, I guess. And that's pretty much all I did there. And
I'm doing the convention base just because it's there.
well, it's on the wheel and stuff too.
I don't do that wheel bullshit.
Well, you can get them for free in the wheel and the claim packs. They actually come in the claim
I'm not
packs.
playing
as well.
little games.
I'm going to play their little games. Okay, well, you're missing out on a world of fun.
I'm not going to play
The gamification of those apps is fantastic. Just wastes so much time in my day. I actually rearranged my folder for digital cards. And so now all the ones that I can just go in and claim, just go in the daily claim 25K, those are on one page, and then all the time sinks are over on another, except for Star Wars, because Star Wars is my number one. But it also reflects my ranking of what I want to open more, such as NeonMob. NeonMob's on the front page these days. And nothing really amazing has happened. I finished a couple of sets. I finished Rivers Gallery, which I didn't care for that set, so I'm glad to be done with it and not pull any of it more. And then I'm just kind of sitting tight for Victorian Vanity coming on the 31st. So load up your carrots and get ready to throw at that one for a long time. I didn't notice that also says it's a limited edition. But their idea of limited is pretty wide ranging. I don't think I'm in danger of them selling out, but who knows?
Wow, you drank that water with one hand.
I know. Well, yeah, I've got a helper there.
Wow.
Yeah, I need a little helper there. So, yeah, so that's coming out. And then I was looking, because I said I was thinking about doing the subscription thing. And you have to do it on the web version. The web version sucks so much. I really fucking hate using it. It's so different from the app, which has been my primary use of it over the last few years. And anytime I go into it, I just really hate it. I couldn't find any indication of where I could actually do that sign up, so that's frustrating. And then I was gonna go in and I was like, well, I'm here. I can find some old sets that I have shitloads of dupes on and mulch some of them to earn carrots. I couldn't. Then the shit wouldn't load. I could find sets that were ancient that had tons of cards that I knew I had lots that I could mulch, and it would just sit there and not load.
Wow, that's not great.
It's not great considering that we have like the mega fiber internet now, so everything else is like super fast. So it's obviously something on their end that's not functioning properly, or maybe it was just a bad time. They're like the 1 second they were uploading something and everything was slow. I don't know. It was frustrating. So I don't like the web version. So I wrote web version sucks. So that's for you, web version. I wrote the NeonMob and then I forgot to say when I started that. So that's great. And then tarot cards, man, we are zipping along. I'll tell you what, we are moving and a grooving. So tarot cards this week, they're still going with the Angry Asian Murder Hornets. That's still going on. And I think they finished up one set of Unlisted Owner, and now they're into SIGs, I think. I'm not sure if they have costumes or not, but I know they're doing SIGs for that set as well. So that's going. And then the Sin Snaps, which dropped into packs a week or so ago, replacing base. So they're real easy to pull it. Basically anything you pull in tarot cards, you're probably going to get some Sin Snaps. Well, they just dropped, I think it's on Thursday, they dropped the first meld of the Sin Snaps. So there's going to be a meld set of those for the metallic Sin Snaps, which is cool because it kind of harkens back to the olden times of Sin Snap and doing them as melds and stuff. And you have to meld like 3 of this one, 4 of that one, 5 of this one, blah, 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 whatever the formula is going to be. And it's only for 24 hours. So you really got to get in there. And so it rewards engagement, which is a great activity in a digital card app. And they're nice looking cards. They have kind of this, this sheen effect that kind of moves across the card and stuff. And again, I'm not super into Carnival of Souls, but I'm a sucker for a good meld set. And I like the low count stuff. And the first card came in at 31 count.
Wow.
Only 31 of those got melded. So thank you very much to Matt Jacobus for literally handing me what I needed to meld for one. So much obliged, sir. It's always nice to have a great trading partner like that to give you the stuff. Help! I don't have anything. Help! And that was cool. So he did that, and he's my friend. Thank you. So, man, we are kicking ass.
Well, that's because we have the looming.
Yes, the looming visitation.
The
visitation. That's what it should be called. Oh boy. So yeah. let me make a note here. Keeping it weekly. 15 minutes. Are you kidding me? This is going to be the shortest show we've ever done. Okay, so keeping it weekly. Ready?
I realized a while back that long-term commitments just aren't my thing, man. 30 weeks, 3 ways to 10. I can't do it. It's too much. I got myself a brand new jam. I'll be keeping it weekly, baby. I'll be keeping it weekly. I'll be keeping it weekly, baby. I'll be keeping it weekly.
Okay, boom. We did it.
We did it. Okay. Yeah, we did it, guys. Another week. Although it felt like a year, but you know.
It was a long week.
It was.
So bored.
Yeah.
I'm bored. Centrate.
But we are halfway with this week. It was week 6.
Oh, really?
Of these weeklies.
Wow.
So we are halfway through.
You guys got to keep it together now.
Yeah, keep it together, guys.
It's not a sprint, it's a marathon.
Yeah. No, it's not. It's a fun run.
It's a fun run.
Yeah.
It's a 5K, baby.
It's a virtual fun run because everything is virtual now. Nothing's in real life. So yeah, Sunday was Editor's Choice, Top Choice, and it was Jar Jar.
It was cute.
It was cute, you know, Senator Jar Jar, you know.
Did they do a Gungan before, or that was in Feature Creature?
That was in Feature Creature. Yeah. And the Gilded Galaxy this week, I think it's some droids. It's BB-8 and Dio, isn't it?
Yeah, that's true. It's such a negligible thing I don't even care about those.
Right?
They're just so worthless.
Yeah, they're worthless. Monday Heroes, it was Rex, I believe.
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, I don't know. Wow. I didn't even fill in what the droid was. Look up what the droid was.
What?
I have a blank.
That shows how really intent you are. Well, just keep going, and I'll while you look it up.
It was a droid, and man,
it was a robot. Man, I'll tell you,
that droid. He was pivotal.
He's a plucky little guy too. He's got a lot of character to him, and you know, you can say can say a lot of things about that particular robot.
I meant to go back and pull up the droids, and I was like, yeah,
you know,
okay.
I mean,
I forgot.
It's the thing about that particular droid, the power droid.
The power droid.
It's how he says "gonk."
Okay.
I always like when he walks around and says his own name. He's kind of like a Pokemon.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah. And then Wednesday, Featured Creature. It was a Jawa. I did write that down. And Fan Choice Tournament is actually becoming quite interesting because we have no idea who is in this next round.
That's true because
they never gave us the winners.
They keep.
We have no idea. It's just like, wow. It's like, what if you had March Madness and you couldn't see who the teams were and they didn't say the team names. It was just like, ooh, wow, who won? I don't know. So yeah. So this week in the surprise, bracket, it was Hans Speeder. Yay, Hans Speeder, for having won a couple, a month ago or something. Versus the TIE Interceptor. Good for you, TIE Interceptor.
You do it, buddy.
For making it to the round of 8. Good for you.
It's so cutie.
So it's a Hans Speeder versus a TIE Interceptor, and we'll find out who won in, I don't know, like a month. I don't know. Because we never knew last week who did the first one in the group of 8, the Starfighter or the Falcon. Who won? Nobody knows.
I know.
Nobody knows.
I gotta think the Starfighter.
I mean, wow, Tops. I mean, really, keeping it lively.
Keeping it weekly. That's more like it, right?
Wow.
Whoa.
I mean, wow. It's like, who's in the tournament? I don't know. Who's going to show up next? Nobody knows.
This isn't really a very good substitute for sports.
Fan choice?
No, for sports. It's like,
it's all
you
we
know,
have.
Yes, I know.
It's
The
all we
riveting
have
competition
now.
between two made-up things and a digital
That you
card
don't
app.
know who gets to win. So, yeah. All right. Yeah. So
Well,
that's
it's a high point every week when
it's
when you
now
see who's in
from being the suckiest day of the weekly. It's now the most exciting.
riveting.
It's riveting because
Riveting, yeah.
you don't know who's going to show
Stay
up.
tuned, folks.
Stay tuned next week.
Hot shit.
We don't know who's going to be in it. Wow. The drama.
Yeah, who's gonna win it all?
I know.
That's the big question.
Wow.
Who's gonna take the prize?
Wow. Just
Oh my God! Be declared the absolute champion.
stay calm. Stay calm, Greg.
I'm getting worked up, man.
I know. Just relax. Just relax. We'll just move on. It's just too much.
Please,
We're gonna get too
please.
excited.
I'm too excited.
Too excited. Friday villains yesterday. It was Beckett.
Yeah, but they had a little blooper there where they actually accidentally showed the
Yeah,
Inquisitor.
they were showing the Inquisitor on the
Yeah.
one pack.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, which
But
one
they
is it?
fixed that.
And then I saw a lot of people trying to say, oh, Becker's not a villain. Yeah, dude, he kind of was.
Yeah, but it's kind of a spoiler because he does his villain turn right at the end. Like up until then, he's kind of an asshole, but I mean, he's not a bad guy. He's kind of like, look, kid, I'll show you the ropes of the criminal underworld, blah, 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 and kind of a jerk. And it really is until the end that, he turns villain.
Everybody's seen Solo, though, at least once.
Well, plus the fact that Solo shot first, right? He shot first and he killed the guy, and probably he was just going to say something that like corrected the misconception that he was actually bad. Like, I was just fucking around, kid. Oh, you fucker, you shot me. I don't know. I don't remember the movie that well. I'm going to go back and watch it again to tell you the truth.
It's on Disney Plus, streaming now.
Streaming now on Disney Plus. Check
Give
it
us
out.
money, Disney.
Yeah.
We give you
Sponsor
enough.
our podcast, please.
Come on. So, yep, that was Beckett. And now we're like half an hour. Wow, we're not even going to make it to pull at the rate we're going.
That's great. I like it.
We're half an hour away from the concept. It was the nice Obi and Anakin farewell.
That was a cute one. Yeah,
I
it was
like
definitely like an illustration of a scene from the
I
movie.
liked
I feel like they did that after the fact.
Right.
I took a frame out.
They're
of
like,
film,
oh, we need some more concept.
Oh,
It's like,
shit,
oh, we're the dailies. Okay.
well, somebody
all right.
paint that image that we just screen capped.
There you go. Done.
Done. Nailed it. They have guys there that can just whip out a painting of that quality at a
Yep.
moment's notice at Topps headquarters.
Yeah. So that was the week that was.
Yes.
Or actually still going on, but
It continues.
It's
a week.
continuing.
A week continues and it never ends. And
this week will be over in like 8 days. Oh,
or
there you
will
go.
it?
I don't know. Maybe. Yeah. So you got any Horde updates? I'm sure you do.
Where
did you write it down? You not write it
I
down?
didn't write any of it down. I'm the 10K.
Okay.
That's why I've been so bored. I hit 10K on BD, and went a little over because stuff's still coming in. But I'm just bored. I'm just it's boring. And
You can go get my hordes for me.
oh, okay, that's hard work. I'm not gonna do. But so I was still posting for hordes and stuff, and I was just like bored and didn't want to do anything and just didn't. I played a lot of Angry Birds this week and did other things.
What?
Yeah, man, I'm all about the birds. All about the Angry Birds. I'm really good at Angry Birds, so it's something.
Well, I mean, because hoarding got very interesting this week because Tuesday they finally dropped the new base.
Yes, they did.
Everybody's national nightmare is over. They finally dropped wave 2 of the
into their
base.
own pack.
But they only dropped it in their own packs and in bundles.
Isn't it in the it's not even in the meditation chamber thing, is it? Or did they have those in the meditation chamber?
The meditation chamber is in the base packs with it.
Oh,
Maybe.
okay.
I don't
All right.
know. I haven't pulled one.
Nobody
but-
has. It's still one count.
But the new base is only in those packs.
Yeah. Well, they'll go into regular packs soon. They got a cash.
And then
It's stupid.
We used to have like speed awards
Right.
and stuff, you know, like 24 hours, 72 hours, a week. And it was, ooh.
Well, that was the other reason I
And
stopped
now,
hoarding.
nothing.
I stopped hoarding this week because every
Nothing.
time I would post for hoards, I'd get people going, "Oh, okay. Well, I need this white wave 2 and this white wave 2." And I'm like, "Hey, I'm still working on my set. I haven't finished my set yet, and I don't want to just do that for hoard when I just hit 10K."
And kind of, you know, considering what's trending on Twitter today, the award. Do you really want a Darth Maul? I
Somebody did.
don't know. Oh no.
I'm gonna stop. Must restrain jokes.
Oh my gosh, they're too easy. It's not even sporting.
Yeah, so that's an interesting award in light of recent events.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Which I finished all of them in like an hour and a half, and I was like, oh wow.
Yeah, no speed award. They used to do a speed award, and then it was worthwhile to go in and spend a lot of coins, do a lot of trading, because like those orange awards were fucking rough, man. Those things came in like really rough. And you remember, what was that? I can't remember what wave it was, but I completed one of those in orange, and like within seconds of getting the award, I got like this massive fucking back the truck up offer on it. And I was like, yep, yes, I will trade that award I just got 1 second ago for a mask, because it was one of the Ahsoka ones. It was an orange Ahsoka, and it was like super low count, and I decided to go ham on that one. I don't remember what set that was. I feel like maybe it was 5.
Could be.
It might be S5. They had the orange Ahsoka award, the speed award, and it was hot shit. Hey, somebody wants in. I'm gonna let him in.
Who wants in?
I don't know. Who is that? Wait, they're joining. I hear them. I don't hear them.
Oh, hello.
Hey, there you are. Is this SnippyFulcrum?
It is.
How are you?
Pretty good. And how are you?
Doing good. Thanks for zooming in and joining us. We're recording the podcast live right now.
Oh, geez.
That just happened.
That just happened. Yeah, I put it on the Discord. Hey,
I got my little buddy.
Oh, look, where's Cecil?
Cecil, where is
Cecil? God damn it.
Cecil!
How did you get our fucking Lothcat? Cecil, get
I'm
back.
sorry. He just came over here. I can't help it. He
Cecil!
likes me now.
Dog. Cecil, you're awful. So we were just talking about what? We just got out of the weekly. And then we're talking about the base sets. Did you finish your base sets, SnippyFulcrum?
I think I've traded most of them off for Ezra's at every opportunity. So I haven't quite finished collecting all of them. Mostly just Ezra.
Okay, so you're already working on your horde. Okay. I get it.
Trying. It's not going super well yet.
No, it's too early.
Yeah, there's not enough of it out there for him to really move a lot.
Yeah. I don't start hoarding on a new base until after about a month or so of drops, because then there's enough. And then I have something too. If I've got like 20 of everybody, then I feel like I'm in good shape to start hoarding. When it's
that's about how many Ezras I have.
Yeah, it's rough. I've seen the numbers from other folks in the group as well, and they're not big numbers. Even
Stop. Sorry, the cat.
Fucker.
Cecil.
Fucking asshole. Okay, I'm mad at our Lothcat now. I didn't like him to begin with, and now the fact that he's defected and has to zoom in just to show his ass and show that he's not with us anymore.
Yeah, he
well,
does that. It's a cat.
Biggs is no slouch when it comes to hoarding and Jeemsing and shit like that. He's good. He knows what's up. And I think he only has like 40 of Hoardcast, which he has to interject into every conversation. You're doing anything, talking about anything. Here comes Biggs. Hoardcast! It's a riot. So yeah, new base, blah. There's so many just dog ass losers in that one. Oh boy, I'll tell you.
I didn't get my Kanan. My heart's broken. Maybe
some bad
next
ones.
year.
And there's a couple I see as easy hordes that I'm not gonna think of until I've rainbowed.
Yeah, I'm not sure Ezra was the easiest one for me to pick, but I actually really liked the design of that card and the pose and everything they chose for him. So, well, yeah,
That's a cool
not
card. I like your
canon, but
shirt,
it'll
by
do.
the way. Your Ahsoka shirt's awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's a cool one.
Yeah,
See
it's
that?
a Herniverse.
That's a
one.
Herniverse.
It is.
Well, you girls could just talk about Herniverse for a while. Just say, you know,
It's true. I've got my Sabine jacket too.
Oh, nice.
ooh, that's an
Which-
expensive one
Nice.
too. That's not a cheap item.
It's cheaper now than it was when I bought it.
That's always great, right?
I bought it at Celebration last year, so it was like 90 something, I
Yeah,
believe.
remember it being pretty expensive. It's a super looking jacket though. I mean, it's like a dead replica. It's awesome.
I love it, except the paint on it, where they have like the paint flecks and everything. That's actually peeling off, and that started peeling off within like a month.
Ooh.
Well, if you were out there tagging Imperial sites, you know, that
Look,
constant supply of new paint coming onto it. So
yeah,
Yeah.
you know, that's how it goes.
deface some property.
I will neither confirm nor deny.
Yeah, they'll scoop you. The brown shirts will scoop you up into a van.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Take you away. It's really, that hits home.
Ooh.
Wow, nailed it. So, new stuff this week.
You scrolled
Did I
past a
miss
whole
stuff?
bunch of shit.
Oh God,
dude.
no! There's all kinds of
Yeah,
stuff.
dude.
Look at that! Oh my God,
There's
there's a
all
whole
kinds of stuff.
there's a whole week. So, what did you think of the public service announcement about all the scams?
I mean, most of it was pretty much already known knowledge. I mean, I don't really have a whole lot to say on that, but I'm also still kind of new.
That's
I
why
mean,
I asked, because you're relatively a new player. If any of that was eye openers to you.
I mean, a lot of it was stuff that I could already kind of guess. I mean, obviously, if you're trading between apps, they don't support that natively. So you're kind of taking a risk, and I don't feel like it's really up to them to monitor that. If they wanted you to be able to do that, I feel like they'd work it into their applications. So,
Yeah, no,
not that I haven't done it, but
well, I mean,
a little bit of my
cross trading's always been in that gray area, and that's where it belongs. And them not getting involved in that is good and bad. It's a double-edged sword. If they were to get involved in that kind of stuff, then it opens up a big, what I would call a can of worms. Where basically they can then interfere in things that you would rather they stay the fuck out of. And it has always been thus. And they said a long time ago when cross trading first came on the scene, which was pretty quick after, you know, I think it may have happened between the sports apps already, but it became pretty prevalent in Star Wars pretty fast, especially because everything was on coin economies. And so there was a lot of you know, exchange between the coin economies. But they said even then, it's not something that we support. It's not something that we have anything to do with. And so if anything goes wrong, don't cry to us.
right.
And I like that. That stance.
Well, and the thing is, usually if there's somebody who's been out there scamming, I've noticed that the community is usually pretty vocal about it. Not necessarily in the app itself, because that is against their TOS, which was something they pointed out. You can't call somebody out by name for scamming in the trade feed.
Right.
But, oh God, it's too early. It's like 9 o'clock. I've been up since 4 a.m. What was I saying? But yeah, there's always, you know, the community within like Facebook and Discord and Reddit. If somebody's getting out there scamming people, it normally gets around. And at that point, nobody's going to want to have anything to do with you.
Yeah. Well, they're not in it for the long term. You know, they want to get in, steal some shit and get out with it. And then sell or whatever. The stuff that the accounts, and they're using a you know, like a burner phone, basically account.
Yeah.
They create an account specifically for this purpose. They get what they can while they can, and they shuffle it off to a main somewhere. And then if that account gets banned, who gives a shit? You know what I mean? They didn't lose it. They gained a bunch of free shit from somebody.
Yeah, there was already an argument in the trade feed earlier today or last night. I'm kind of unclear at this point which it was, where people were being accused of scamming through cross trades in the Star Wars trade feed. And there was just a whole argument for about a solid half an hour over that on the trade feed itself.
Yeah.
I was like,
it definitely opens up that, you know, when you say you can't call out, you know, that is true. That you literally can't go, hey, so and so is a scammer, and say that openly in the feed. Really, what folks need to do is report that person.
right.
And that, you know, you basically want to report first, and that means literally click on the profile, report user with an explanation of why, then you want to flag. You got to report, then flag. So you're getting going in from two channels there.
Okay, I actually did not know about the report function. I've been using the flag.
Use the report first, and then hit the flag. And now, if the flagging is basically an automated system. If they get flagged a certain number of times, usually it's by 3 unique users, then they immediately automatically like auto suspend. So basically that shuts that down, so they're not able to post anymore. But it's really important to get that report in as well, and point out this person has been scamming, and here's so-and-so that said so, and here's so-and-so and said so. So they can, I assume they look into stuff like that. I've never been privy to any of the conversation around where they go with that after. But I assume that they at least look into it.
I would hope so.
Yeah. Well, especially if it's big enough problem that they're posting the PSA. One of the things that I would have hoped they would have said something about in the PSA is some of the other TOS violations, like we talked about, calling out, where you can get suspended, and that's a strike. 3 strikes, you're out. It's a big deal, not a thing to play around with. One of the other things that's a big deal to them, which has come on very strong now because of the use of missions as ways to get awards, specifically the Gilded Galaxy, is people getting banned for cycling again, which is something we have not seen since back in the days of Vintage. When Vintage S1 came out, the Grand Moff Tarkin card, if you got that card, you got 10,000 coins. So,
yeah, so kind of
people would just trade it around and get the coins. Just say, hey, give me that. Okay, now send it over to here. Send it over to here. So here, everybody had coins, and they would ban people for that.
Yeah, because I had seen a whole lot of things on the trade feed, like, here, let me borrow this card for a second. And
right, yeah, and that's a big no-no that, you know, people are really cavalier about, you know, let me borrow that card and then I'll send it right back. But that is cycling. And you doing that can get you in trouble. You know, not only the person who's getting the card and then sending it back, they could get in trouble. You could also get in trouble. So you really have to be careful about that kind of stuff. And that's one of those third rail things they really should have pointed out to people, that you want to avoid, because people just don't know. They don't understand.
Yeah.
You know, you sign up for an app, it's got this big terms of service. Who the fuck reads any of that stuff? Everyone's, I agree. Get me in. I want to get some Star Wars cards. I need to get that, you know, that terrible click clack. I got to start ordering my click clack. So they're in a hurry, and they're not reading that stuff, and stuff like that goes by in the terms of service that you don't realize is off-site links is also another one that's a big no-no. It's immediate suspension for posting, you know, hey, go check out my YouTube at blah 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 blah. Putting that link in a post is enough, boom, to get, you know, usually somebody's got to report it, but it's enough to get you, you know, a little vacation. So it's good and bad. It's good that they posted that. I hopefully they'll follow up with some other information, and let people know things not to do. There's a lot of fun stuff you can do and get away with all day long.
Breaking
we got a new
news,
concept.
New concept.
Jesus.
It's Obi-Wan dropping off Luke.
Hey,
so it's a Baru.
Free babies. Have a baby.
But it's a Baru. It's a Baru. So it's a Baru alert.
Is that Baru?
Yes.
Oh man, if I scroll this
Free
up,
babies is the concept this week.
Free babies. Well, baby singular.
Singular free baby.
Free baby.
Free Lukes. I'm giving out Lukes.
Have a Luke.
Do you
A
have
little
enough?
whiny, but
Do you have enough Lukes to share with everyone? Yeah, so that was the PSA. You know, it's good to see that stuff. A lot of people were like, "What?" And so we'll see if that's a continuing thing that they do. So now I can move into ongoing sets, can't I?
Yeah, but we're gonna do that hoard thing real fast.
Okay, ready, go.
So who are you hoarding?
Oh, let's see. I'm hoarding Darth Vader, Jin, Rey, Kylo Ren, Captain Rex, Ahsoka, that Click Clack,
Panaka.
Panaka, the Mandalorian,
going.
the
Speed
Child,
Speed it up.
all the Bad Batch characters, the Captain Cody, Obi-Wan
The whole
Kenobi,
Jedi Council.
the
Keep
whole
going.
Jedi
Keep going.
Council. Yeah, we see these. There's a lot of people hoarding a lot of stuff again. There's people like, I'm hoarding. Literally, it's a
And
litany.
it's a whole list of like the entire cast.
It's a litany of people
Every
they are hoarding.
character.
It's like, come on, man, that's not hoarding.
I'm hoarding Cecil's.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, you already
Treacherous beast.
You already rainbowed his ass. There's only one Cecil.
I got that gilded gold Cecil over here.
Yes, he's a one of a kind. No, you're welcome to keep him. He's been kind of a gadfly to me for several weeks now, so I'm happy to see him out of the picture and off my microphone for the most part. So yeah, people are not hoarding well. You know, you're hoarding everything. I don't understand what you're doing. Seriously.
Between the people that are hoarding everything and the ones whose hoards are complete, I'm just like, really?
What do you mean? I'm done. My hoard's complete. For now, I mean, you know, literally, like I don't feel like hoarding right now anymore. So I'll probably go back to it in a few weeks when wave 2 settles down a little bit.
I'm scared for that 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's going to be stressful.
Well, it may be especially stressful thus far.
It could be like 6 months away, though.
Yeah, I think it will be. I think it's going to be, you know, towards the holidays.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh, Cecil.
I'm not even touching him.
I know.
He
does that.
He just does that.
Yeah, he keeps going.
I can't believe we have a guest appearance from not only SnippyFulcrum, but our freaking Lothcat.
From another location.
Zoomed in from God knows where. Where are you at, Snippy?
Louisville, Kentucky.
Kentucky, okay.
Ah.
Oh, we are a real good friend up that way. Being the farmer, Brandon is a old school. Not being the farmer anymore because he sold his account multiple times. He sold it once and then he sold it, and built a new account and sold that one too. He's real good like that. But he's been kind of out of it. But he's a super funny guy. But he's up your way, being the farmer.
Oh,
Good guy. He just pops in to talk politics in our Twitter group now.
that happens sometimes.
He's a good guy. And then so we go into
ongoing sets.
Ongoing sets.
Solo finished.
Finally, it's no longer an ongoing set.
Is it?
Or could it
Is
come
it
back?
done? Could it come back?
I don't know. It could.
It could.
It might.
It might.
I don't know.
I mean, they just got to flip the image and then just say it's a new card.
Or do the negatives like they did in that X-ray set.
Yeah.
The Falcon Eyes or whatever the fuck.
And then where is the Court of Jabba Wave 2?
I know. I still have a bunch of those. People come out.
I think they forgot. Legit forgot. You know that Rancor is hungry.
Well, people send the old ones for those, which I have a billion of the old ones anyway. So why am I going to trade these for more of the ones I already have? Please learn how to fucking trade. The new folks we have now are super special. Like, I mean, literally, it feels like in the last week or two, there's just been this massive influx of people that haven't got one goddamn clue. Are you experiencing this as well?
Mostly, I am just getting old Ezra base is my main problem. A lot of that, and people using me as a swap shop.
Yeah, and they don't understand. Like, I don't mind doing swaps, but throw me some of my hoard. Most posts I'm putting out tell you what my hoard is.
Right.
So when they like, you know, I'm trying to finish the set, and you have a billion, you know, dupes of that, okay, fine, I'll do it.
Yeah.
It doesn't hurt me any, but give me a little something, give me a few Jannas, give me a couple of BD1s, we're cool. So a lot of times I'll actually revise to them and go, hey, pro tip, anytime you're dealing with a swap with a hoarder, throw some of their hoard to them and they'll be happy to accept. And I've had a couple people like, oh, cool, great idea. And I have a couple people like, you're greedy. You're greedy.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
I had one guy, he sent 3 trades in a row. None of those cards had anything to do with my post whatsoever. It was just like, he was just using me to swap his stuff out. I was like, okay, I have all of these cards that you're trying to give me. I'm not hoarding any of them. I'm not sure why you had to send 3 trades in a row. Like, it wasn't that I looked at one, declined it. It was just boom, boom, boom.
Well, I
all
think
sitting
the
in my
app's been
trades.
running like shit because I've had this
Yeah.
problem as well where I send a trade and the wheel turns and then nothing happens. And I hit it again, the wheel turns and nothing happens. I hit it again. And then it
three
says,
times.
and then it says, oh, your trade has been sent. Congratulations. You're a fucking winner. And then I
they were different.
look at my
every
pendings
time.
and there's 3 of that trade sitting there.
Yeah, there were 3 different trades. So I don't think that's what happened because I did have that happen with somebody the other day where I tried to send them one trade and I'm like, did that go? It's just sitting there spinning. So I sent it again. I was like, oh no, I sent them 2 trades. Cancel.
But I don't tell them. It's a mess. And people, I get a lot of trades of people looking like, oh, they seem to understand card counts when they benefit them.
Selective
they're
ignorance.
sorting by card count and looking at uncommons and see, oh, he's got a dupe poster from like 2015. And here I'll give him this rando Masterworks that's like 41,000 count that he doesn't have. And I'm like, yeah, I don't have it because I don't want it, and I stopped even trying to explain. I just declined. And I actually been kind of nice to the new people this week in giving 3 stars instead of 1 star. So I know I'm pretty generous like that.
Yeah. But yeah, so where's that set?
It's gone. They
It's
forgot
gone.
about
They
it.
legit forgot.
Well, I mean, it's been what, 3 weeks since they dropped it by accident. So
Yeah.
I mean, it feels like it was like a month early.
Yeah.
So
I totally forgot they did that.
Yeah.
No, it's funny because nobody's really come at them, because I have a bunch of them. I got in there
Because
during that
everybody
20
assumes
minutes.
it's going to drop any day now.
Right, yeah. Why would I send an overpay for that shit to idiot Kiefer?
Yeah.
Because I'd appreciate it. I love a good overpay.
But Galactic Heritage is back.
Yeah, they've messed up. It's again these things where we're like, be careful what you wish for, because they've been, I've said in the Discord asking, hey, what are some oldie moldy sets you'd like to see come back? And every time somebody, oh, this and all that, no, oh, we'd love to see these. And I know somebody probably said Heritage, so they came out with Heritage. Now Heritage, when towards the end of the last run of Heritage, those things were getting super low because the source material was not super hot. And then people were just so fucking tired of those things. Poor Adam, he collected those things doggedly for months, and they just kept hammering him wave after wave after wave, and the counts kept going lower and lower and lower. And I know there's some that he's still missing from those. And then the SIGs and all those were super low as well. And now these are like, everybody wins. They're uncommons. Get as many as you want.
It's Oprah.
That whole meld crap they would have, though.
Yeah.
I do not miss that mechanism at all. That
Well,
was
for
annoying.
For these where they're so fucking cheap and so easy, a meld thing would actually be kind of
That's true.
useful. Because it wasn't, it's not as dear as they were previous. Those things were
Yeah.
expensive as fuck before.
Yeah.
Fuck's expensive.
So yeah, Mandalorian Heritage. Wave 1.
Wave 1. So
Wave
we'll see more of
one.
those because
We'll
they
see
didn't
more
have
of
no
those.
child, no Mandalorian. There was nobody in there. Mudhorn.
Yeah.
Get your Mudhorn, folks.
Mr. Mudhorn.
Are you
Oh.
telling me you're not hoarding Mudhorn?
No.
Not yet.
They need to have a card with those Jawas with their hands all in that fucking
the
nasty
goo.
egg.
Those are so nasty.
I would hoard that.
I saw somebody on Twitter the other day going, we need to talk about the Jawas in that fucking egg. Just out of the blue. Somebody mentioned that. I was dying. I was like, I know, right? It's troubling what happened with that egg.
Ugh, they are nasty little
They're
suckers.
gross little rat people.
They are gross. Ugh.
Yeah.
Which, speaking of
gross, nice segue.
Thank you.
Perfect segue
Thank
into
you.
that one with the
There
Hutt
was the
family
Hutt
reunion.
family reunion.
Oof.
Because yesterday it was Saturday, and we're like, ooh, wow, what's gonna drop at 2 o'clock? Are we gonna get like women Star Wars, subset? Or are we gonna get something
we were all
gilded?
hyped up. Oh man,
Ooh, man, what are we gonna get? What are we gonna get?
I was waiting to take a nap.
What?
Oh, I'm gonna take a nap, but I can't sleep until 2. I gotta see what's.
Hutt family reunion.
Wah, wah. Now I can't sleep. I'm too excited about Hutt family reunion.
I have not gotten a single pack of it.
I did. I actually
got
opened,
some just so I won't get them in trade.
I opened 3 packs and I got one of them. It's the fat one. They're all hot. They're all fat. And so I got that, and then I just stopped right there. And then people have come at me like for swaps, and so again I have to go. Hey, I'll go ahead. I don't give a fuck about this thing. And they filter that, and so I have to write the whole thing over again. I don't care about that, but please give me some Hoard, while you're swapping. So I've actually swapped the one I had like probably 2 or 3 times this week just to get some Hoards, So those are awful.
Yeah. Those
don't
are
like 'em.
They're extra. They're just
Don't like them. And then
But we got moving on from that nonsense. We got Journey of Leia, which was a lot of fun.
Yeah, somebody had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Somebody, you're not going to talk about that. You're not going to address the elephant with the big wallet in the room. Okay.
No need to.
Keep on trucking, baby. Yeah,
But Journey
that's
of Leia,
another one super easy, especially.
super easy
but,
set,
ooh,
but
wow.
it had a lot of gilded.
Yeah,
a lot of gilded.
And we threw at gildeds, and it was an oof. I threw a jumbo at that.
I got a silver.
That's right. You did get a silver.
Get that silver Hoth Leia. So.
Oh, that's a pretty one too.
Yeah.
That's one of the good. They're all good.
Yeah. And they put so many of those cards in the packs that I just had so many of the regular cards that I'm just doing. I'm still doing those for 9 base Leia just because there's so many of them to have.
Yeah, that's for sure.
But I got like 1,000 Leia in a day doing that, so that was okay.
I was bitter about trading those for Hoard because I'd spent fucking crystals on them. And that's my problem. That's a me problem. That was my dumb choice to do that, to try to get a gilded, which I did not. So now I'm twice as bitter. And everybody that tries to get those for Hoard, I'm just like,
send them to me.
Blame you.
Send them to me.
And then you'll get them. You'll get your Hoard for them. Okay.
There you go.
Okay, that works.
Well, I now have 2 cats to feed instead of just the one, so I'm gonna go pop off.
Okay. Well, it was great.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks for zooming in and joining us.
Go feed those cats.
All right. Bye, Cecil. You're not missed.
I'm gonna hurt his feelings.
He's used to it.
Bye-bye. So, and then we move into
Comic-Con sets.
Comic-Con is here. Everybody,
Yay.
everybody
get dressed up, do your cosplay.
That's what I've been cosplaying all week as the host of a podcast.
There you go.
All day.
But we've got
what they look like.
Daily Jakku bundles. Jakku Sky bundle, so there's like 5 of them every day.
Well, the thing I like too is every day they have a 99 center for 300. Which I love that. That's the deal.
Yeah.
That's the deal of all. And they actually had a foul up with one of the bundles. It said 1,500 crystals on the thing, and then on the description it said in a couple of places 1,500, but then it also said 1,250, and it's got a picture of a avocado with 1,250 under it, so you don't know what you're going to get until you buy it, and it was 1,250. So if you opened up a ticket, if you were in early on that one and didn't get 1,500, open a ticket, they'll send you your 250, and they actually sent me 25K in coins as a little bonus. Sorry about that. And they were real cool about it, real fast. They fixed it quickly, the error. Again, with diamonds it seems, or crystals, it seems to they fix things really quickly. With coins, wait a week, who gives a fuck? So
we get the Daily Jakku bundles. We get a free card every day, a pop card, and then yesterday at 2 it was the Mandalorian comic pop set.
And does it feel like a wave one, or
it kind of feels like a wave?
I don't know, but it's a nice looking set. I like the design. Okay.
I liked it. I did
yeah,
it.
yeah, I did
I
it.
like the little comics.
I did it ×2.
Oh, wow.
Well,
you really liked it then.
You know, because I was trying to pull that fucking Mandalorian, even though I could have just come to you for it, but you were kind of being an a-hole to me about it. So,
Because you didn't have a freaking Baby Yoda.
I know. You was like,
So I ended up having to buy some more packs and just get a freaking Baby Yoda.
That's what I did too.
Good job, Tops.
Well, I just spent a bunch of coins. You know, they were pretty cheap with coins, so I just
Yeah.
like opened coin packs until I got a Mandalorian, and then I was like, oh, okay, I finished my set, and then I started. Then the tension was kind of off, and so I started swapping around and finished the second set for my alt. So I actually did it on my alt. Just sent a bunch. All my dupes I sent to my alt, and I was like, dupes for nades. You don't know me. I'm just I'm just some random guy. Dupes for nades over here.
Okay.
Don't mind me. So,
And today is the watch party.
yes.
The
well,
A New Hope watch party.
they're not going to be dropping stuff during the watch party,
Which is
so that should be
wise.
okay. Because that's what really, destroyed everything last time. So at the beginning there'll be something you can get, and I guess at the end you can get something. But in the meantime, we get to watch A New Hope, which is fantastic. It's always great.
Yep.
And we'll be watching the Disney Plus version because I think that's what they're watching.
McClunky.
So we'll get to see McClunky.
McClunky.
So that's great. So I'm looking forward to it. I like
Yep.
I like a watch party, and that's fun.
Yep.
So we'll see what they're gonna do with that.
It's probably going to be cards exactly like what they did for.
Well,
Empire.
they showed some
Did
of
they?
the cards. Yeah, they look really nice.
Okay.
Yeah, the cards look really nice. They got they're good looking cards. So I'm looking forward to that. And I don't know what else they have up their sleeve, but they showed some in one.
How
of
did
their,
you show them? How did you see them?
I get a special email as a.
Oh, I didn't check my email.
Us
I
folks who
should check
join
my
on day
email.
one get a special email that tells you all the things that are coming out this week, and that's one of the things that they
Check
showed.
my email.
You should look in your spam folder; it's probably there.
Ah,
So that'll be fun.
Yep.
And then in the Discord this week, really not much going on. Pretty quiet week. Just kind of the usual ramblings and back and forth and stuff like that. Nothing big. Biggs can't do his little fun comedy dramas in comments anymore with hapless traders, so that's kind of gone by the wayside.
It was funny the first time, and pushed it a little bit there, buddy. Pushed
He's
it.
an imaginative fellow. I enjoy his comedy stylings.
You do
I do.
because they're like you.
Yeah, he is. He's like me.
I pity his wife.
He's like a cooler me. Like he has like the coolest job, He's like this DJ, and he gets to talk to people all for hours at a time in New Zealand, and they're all like, he doesn't even have an accent. Just sounds like a normal guy to me.
Yeah.
So nothing super big going on there, but a lot of nice people helping each other out and doing stuff like that. I got a new guy in this week, I think, and he's a relatively new player, so he's landed jelly side up in a great community and a lot of people that are willing to help. And he's come in and asked questions. Oh, well, how does this so and so work? And there's just this wealth of information. One of my favorite people in the group is Rick Bors. Ribors, just because he's got like this encyclopedic knowledge of old sets, and he's got spreadsheets, and I mean he's like like the CSI of Star Wars card trader. He's just got like all this information at his fingertips. So when he speaks up and has an opinion about stuff, I tend to listen a little more closely than the average bear, just because he does everything. Oh, you found your email.
Yeah, I don't see any New Hope cards.
Maybe they showed it on Instagram.
Oh.
Which stay away from Instagram.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I think it's already been taken down.
I think it has. Well, so, yeah. There's your award card, folks. So I guess we can move into what you're watching.
Tell me what you're watching on your TV tonight. Tell me what you're streaming on your iPad. Tell me what you're watching every day and at night. I'll be outside watching from the bushes.
So now what you watching? What are you watching?
I finished Brave New World on Peacock,
Okay.
which
The erotic sci-fi thriller from the mind of Aldous Huxley.
it has little racy parts in
Yeah.
it. Yeah. But yeah, it was interesting. I don't know if there's going to be there's going to be more or something, because it kind of left it open. There could be more. They could do like another series. So I don't know.
But you haven't read the book, so you don't know
I
how
haven't
faithfully.
I know I'd somehow never read that book. So
Yeah. Well, it's tough sledding. It's not
Well,
an easy read.
it's probably not in the libraries down here in Florida in the South. So
No.
But so I finished that. I watched the second season of Hannah on Amazon Prime. Even though Joel Kinnaman wasn't in it, I still watched it because it's cool. You know, it has like very cool music background and stuff to it that they use in it. And it's an interesting little show, which I guess they'll do another series. I hope so, because I kind of want to see what the chick's going to do. I also watched a new movie that just dropped on Amazon Prime yesterday called Radioactive, about Madame Curie.
Ooh.
And it was about, her science stuff and stuff like that. So it was interesting. I liked it. And I just started watching Cursed on Netflix because it kept recommending it to me. So I was like, damn it. Okay, fine. So,
well, at least you have a clean profile and it recommends stuff you might actually be interested in. I let Zoe watch shit on mine a few times, so now it just recommends all kinds of weird anime shit.
Yeah, but you like anime.
I do.
So I
just don't like when it's weird. I like it to be just about normal, ordinary people having everyday lives.
So that's pretty much it. So it was a lot of Amazon Prime this week. It was weird.
Interesting.
So, yeah, it was weird.
Well, I didn't watch much of anything this week. I rewatched Arrival just because it's
so good.
Denis Villeneuve, the director that's doing Dune, which I'm just every day my hype grows for Dune and wanting to see it so bad and wanting to live to see it so bad too. Is also a feature of our lives these days. So I'm really, I haven't watched that. And man, I feel like I didn't pay close enough attention to that movie the first time I watched it. There's a lot. There's a lot there.
It's a lot.
Really fucking good. It's a really great fucking movie. And it's fantastic. And I really liked it a lot. And I remembered that I had watched it because you said, the thing about Hannah, because Hannah is a palindrome. It's in the movie. She tells her daughter that your name's Hannah because it's a palindrome. It's the same forward or reverse.
It's not spelled like that for my series, Hannah.
Oh, okay. Well, it was cool, but I mean, it's a heartbreaking movie. Like it really kills you. Like it kills you in the first 5 minutes, and then it kills you again at the end with the same thing. With a different turn because of what's in the thing. So if you haven't watched The Arrival, god damn, watch that fucking movie. It is so good. It's really and it, man, I'll tell you what, quiet. There is like no soundtrack in that movie at all. I mean, it is literally just silent. So much silence.
And actually it's Arrival. It's not
The Arrival.
The Arrival is actually that movie that had Charlie Sheen.
Oh shit! Yeah, no, don't do that. That's completely
Which actually
wrong.
is not bad.
Well, it's a completely different animal.
It's a completely different movie.
Yeah.
So not The Arrival, just Arrival.
Yeah. But it's fantastic, and then
like you got to be careful Googling Ray Park today.
Yeah,
and probably for a foreseeable time.
Yeah. Well, you learn a lot about revealed himself to the Jedi. And yeah, I had to get at least one.
That's what he said.
Oh! I did get one in there. Oh no, this is terrible. We need to stop. Yeah. So I watched that, and I haven't watched much else. We need to get on Doom Patrol because I think new episodes have come out.
Yes.
And we need to get caught up on that one because apparently it's getting really good now. And then which is good anyways. It's amazing. But then most of my times, I like every afternoon, about 2-3 o'clock in the afternoon after the nap, I'm like, okay, I am bored to fucking tears. I don't want to watch anything. So I started playing Fallout 4 some more. And I was doing there's million mods. People have modded the fuck out of the Xbox version forever. And there's whole quests, and I've talked about this in Skyrim as well, where there's just huge amounts of content that people have created, which is actually pretty good. And I've played some of that stuff, but kind of tapped out on some of it pretty quick. And one of the quandaries I've had for a long time is there's always been a question with Fallout: which version are you going to play? Are you going to, if you have both decks, if I got a PS4, I got an Xbox One, which one am I going to play? And traditionally, Xbox has always been the better version for whatever reason, because the port from the PC to the Xbox seems to be a really good port all the time, and there always seems to be some kind of foul up, bleep, or blunder that goes on with the PS4 version. But once again, I put my trust in them saying that the PS4 version was going to be as good. And in terms of the main game, it was. But in terms of the mods, they suck on the PS4 because they're very limited in what they can use. So the Xbox version mods have always been much better. So I've been playing a lot of that stuff. So I actually did the deluxe mega lunchbox version, whatever the fuck it was, of PlayStation of Fallout 4 on the PlayStation with all the season pass and all that. And I played all the DLC on there. Well, I never did any of that on the Xbox. And I've got all these mods, and I've got these killer weapons on level 114, fucking power armor out the ass. I've got it all. So I went in and bought the DLC. I bought the season pass for all the DLC again, which I think speaks to how much I really, really, really like Fallout. That I would buy all that stuff twice, and years later go back and go, here's another $50, and not do Fallout 76, which I've avoided because that's all that multiplayer shit. I don't play that. So that's what I've been watching is Arrival, and then just playing Fallout 4 again, blowing the shit out of everything.
Umbrella Academy comes back next Friday.
Is that
next week?
That's the 31st.
Mm-hmm.
The same day as week. Victorian Vitality or whatever that is from NeonMob. It's the same day. Victorian Vanity. I'll mess that name up a few more times before the end of the show. Victorian Vitality. So that's what we're watching. So Crystal, any final thoughts? Can I tell people about the nice shopping list you gave me the other day?
Yes, that is my final thought.
So I was like, hey, I got to go to the liquor store because I was out of hooch. I need to get some more hooch, some Rotgut whiskey, keep my blood alcohol up so that a virus can't get in there. And so I was like, I got to go to the liquor store. I'm going to run through Target real quick just because I'm going crazy. I need to see Target because I miss it. I needed to get some cleaning stuff or something like that. But so I was like, do you need anything? She goes, yeah, I need Brita filters. I'm like, oh, okay. You better write that down. So she gets out the Post-it notes. And I was like, and then I was like, hey, where are my Post-it notes? Because I like these certain ones. I like these big ones, these here. They're Post-it notes, and they look like little yellow legal pads, and they're great for writing all the minutes for the podcast and stuff. They're just great in every number of ways. Especially when you leave them in a pile on your desk and just write on the pile. Yeah, right on the pile. So I need those, and so I said. No, I need some. She's like, I need Post-it notes. She's like, there's Post-it notes right there. There's a whole block of them right there, purple crayon. And I was like, no, I don't like those. I like these big ones with the lines on them stuff. So she writes Post-it notes on the list. She's writing the list of one thing, Brita filters, because I'm such an idiot. She has to give me a list that says Brita filter on it. So then she writes Post-it notes, and then below she keeps writing, and she's looking at me as she's writing, and she writes retard pills. She added to my list that I needed to pick up my retard pills. So that was fun. And she, the whole time she started writing it, and then she just started busting out laughing, and she couldn't even give it down. What did you write? And I see what she had written, and she's holding out the note to me with retard pills, and she's so proud. Here you go. Here you go. There it is. You can see it. You can actually read retard pills. There you go. So I picked up all those items I needed and washed down my retard pills with a big hearty glass of whiskey. And then I broke another whiskey glass.
He broke another glass. He had, like, when quarantine started, he broke 2 glasses very quickly into session.
Yeah.
So much so that I had a Post-it note that I put up so I could start keeping track of how many glasses he broke. And I thought, it was gonna but he did good until yesterday.
Yeah, we were out at the pool, and we were all in the pool. It was a scrum because usually it's just us chickens. It's me, the kid, and Crystal, and we're in there and doing our thing and swimming around. It's a little tiny pool. All we do is make a whirlpool. And just we put the stairs in the middle, run around in a circle, and get it going real fast, and then float around in a circle and look at the sky like idiots. And but yesterday her dad was in there, and so there was too many people in the pool at that point. And
which has nothing to do with your clumsiness.
It was, and that's what
knocking over the glass onto the deck.
It was sitting on the edge of the pool, and I knocked it off, and it fell on the deck, and smash.
And the good thing is, immediately I thought, where did I put that Post-it note?
Yeah,
I need to add to it now.
Yeah, retard pills. So and her mom was right there too, standing there talking to us. So then she had to get out and clean up all the glass while we were all still in the pool, and so that was fun. And so now I'm down to like 1 whiskey glass. If I break that glass,
and you've also now got us banned from, we're not allowed to use glass outside on the deck.
I ruined that for everybody.
We have to use like plastic sippy cups now.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to drink whiskey out of big plastic tumblers now.
You did that. Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot. Take your pills.
Take your retard pills. Yeah. So yeah, that happened. And so you don't have any other final thoughts?
No.
Okay, cool. Well, then we're out.
We're out.
Shortest episode ever.
No.
Guys, if you want to get in touch with us, we're on Twitter. It's Hoardcast at Twitter. And then we're hoardcast@gmail.com. Send an email. You can call in. Nobody ever does. Who fucking cares? 904-628-1138. We'll offer opportunities in the future with the Zoom in. I was really happy that somebody Zoomed in from our Discord and joined in the recording session today. So thank you very much to SnippyFulcrum for joining us today. That was really cool. I'm glad somebody played along with my little experiment. And that was neat. And then what else? The other way, find us in the apps. I'm Tedsallis. This is Padme1138. Send a massive overpay with a note saying, "Hey, I'd like to talk to you about the podcast."
You don't need to send a message.
Just send me a 1-to-1. That's fine.
Or just send a Hoard trade.
Or send a Hoard trade. Send me some Hoards. I'm hoarding Jana, and I'm hoarding BD1 still.
I'm hoarding the Leias.
Hoarding those Princess Leias.
Trying to.
Thanks again.
Everybody's hoarding Leias.
Yep. Everybody is, yeah. No, they're all hoarding Rey. Now they have 2 Reys. The new ones, they had to get another Rey in. That's so
of course they did.
Yeah. Anyways. Well, thanks again for tuning in. We look forward to talking about this week with you next week. We want to talk to you about the future in the further distant future. Yes. Let me go ahead and... Okay. The future.
Minshew!
Arrivederci!
Minshew!
We are Legion.
We are all.
We are one.
We are
Watching.